Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a pretty quick and short video for you. It's just the releases this year that I'm most looking forward to. So I've got my trusty reading planner from Owl Crate, where I've jotted down the books that are coming out this year, and I thought I'd just kind of go through them and tell you which ones I'm looking forward to. So let's dive on into it. So the first one I'm most excited for is A Court of Silver Flames, which is the first book in a sequel companion to A Court of Thorns and Roses. It releases on February 16th, which is Tuesday. I'm very excited. Not as excited about the cover design, so I have actually pre-ordered it as an ebook on my Kindle instead, because as much as I love this series and I love the covers on these because they're gorgeous, as I drop my books, because as much as I love the covers on these because they're absolutely gorgeous, I do not like the new modern design that they have given in the last few years, and I don't want that on my shelf. So until somebody recovers it, which it sounds like Alexis over at Nerdy Ink has ideas for A Court of Thorns and Roses, and then she might expand that to include the new Nesta trilogy, but who knows when that would be or how expensive it would be to do it cover by cover. So until that happens, I'm just gonna do ebooks for the new ones because I just really don't like the covers, and I don't want them on my shelf. Although I guess I could buy it and just take the dust jacket off. I might do that because then I can have the physical copy, but it's beside the point. I'm excited for it because I love Nesta, and I am very excited to see her character arc and get to see the entire gang in the Night Court through her eyes instead of through Feyre's eyes. So that is the one that I am excited for in February, and I'm really excited that it only comes out in like 4 days. It's so close. And then we've got the March releases, which is definitely the month that has the most books I'm looking forward to, which makes my shelves happy, but not my wallet, because it's a lot of books to buy. But first one is Namesake, which is the sequel to Fable by Adrienne Young. I absolutely loved this book because it's a badass female who is a pirate, and what's not to love about that? And I really like that they were released only like 6 months apart, so I'm gonna reread Fable anyway, but it also isn't like a year in between releases, so I actually kind of remember some of the details of Fable. So I like that Adrienne Young's publisher was able to set that up so that it is such a close release date, because that doesn't normally happen. But I am very, very, very excited for Namesake, which releases on March 2nd. And there is Chain of Iron, which is going to be the sequel to Chain of Gold. I love the Shadowhunters series, so I'm really, really excited for that. Probably going to end up waiting until the third one comes out, I'm assuming next year, to read the entire trilogy, because this first one, the ending was, I'm dying. So like, I want to know what's going to happen next, but I also don't want to read book 2 and then have it be yet another cliffhanger where I'm just like, oh my god, I need the next book. So I think that with this series, I might just hold out until the third one is published, because I know it's just a trilogy. It's not like I'm going to be waiting 5 years for the final book. It's only one. I can do it. But I am still very excited for Chain of Iron, and I pre-ordered it, and I'm doing one of the virtual events for it, which is really, really exciting, and I cannot wait for that. So, Chain of Iron, March 2nd. Also on March 2nd is, I had to check my list for the title because I forgot it for a split second. Also on March 2nd is Bridge of Souls, which is the sequel to Tunnel of Bones and City of Ghosts. I've only read City of Ghosts, but I did buy Tunnel of Bones recently, and this is one where I will just wait until I have I can't remember the name, until I have Bridge of Souls in my hand, and then I'll just read the full series. But I mean, it's Victoria Schwab, it's middle grade, it's ghosts, so yes, give me all of the ghost stories. I love ghost stories. So that one also releases on March 2nd, just like Chain of Iron. And then on the 30th of March, we've got Rule of Wolves, which is the sequel to King of Scars. And I think it's going to be the final Grishaverse novel unless there is another series that comes out, but I love all things Grishaverse, and I am very, very, very excited for the Netflix show that I think comes out in April. So I'm definitely going to be rereading all of the Grisha books before that happens, just to kind of remind myself of characters and plots and all that. But I am very excited for Rule of Wolves? Reign of Wolves? Rule of Wolves. God, I'm the worst. I'm very excited for Rule of Wolves because I love Nikolai, and I am very excited to see how his story ends. And then we jump all the way to July with the sequel to Carry On and Wayward Son that is called Any Way the Wind Blows and comes out on July 6th. I really liked this one too because one of my favorite contemporaries is down here, I decided to reach grab it, is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Just because it's, I mean, a shy nerd who writes fan fiction about her favorite book series and doesn't really know how to interact with people. And I've dabbled in fan fiction, but I mean, it's still me. So I love that. And then I love that the fake book series that she writes fan fiction about was turned into actual books. And I'm really excited that there's going to be a third one. Yeah, because it's magic and it's fantasy and, I mean, vampires and, yeah, I mean, vampires and magic. Who wouldn't love that? So I'm just really excited for that and to see. I think this is, number 3. I think this is the final one. I don't think there's going to be another book in the series, but if there was, I wouldn't mind that either. Yeah, so those are getting another one. So those are the books this year that I am really excited for. I'm sure that there are more that are coming out that I completely forgot about, or more are going to be announced where I'm like, yes, I need that one. But those are the main releases that I'm looking forward to in 2021. Make sure and comment below and let me know what books you're looking forward to, and maybe it'll help me find more books to spend money on. And until next time, bye.